Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you a profit or loss update on the KuCoin Infinity Gridbot versus the buy and hold strategy that I kicked off just about 6 months ago. And since that time, Bitcoin has pretty much sold off. So you may or may not be surprised to find out which one of these strategies is actually winning the battle. Now, that is enough jaw-jacking. Let's get right to the numbers. Now, we will start with the buy and hold strategy. I basically, back in January or just around 6 months ago, I bought $500 worth of Bitcoin over here on the KuCoin exchange, and I've been holding it over here in my main account so that it would not be affected by anything happening in my trading account. So if I click on my main account, that will pull up the assets that I actually hold over here in my main account, and I've actually blown up the BTC so it's a little easier to read. You can see that I currently hold 0.01170066 BTC, and when I actually bought this amount of Bitcoin back in January of 2022, when I actually kicked off this challenge, Bitcoin was trading at around $42,725. And so with my $500 investment, I was able to buy this amount of Bitcoin. But now you can see that that amount of Bitcoin is only worth $225.63. And if you've been following Bitcoin's price ever since January 2022, that shouldn't be any surprise, as now at the beginning of July 2022, Bitcoin is now trading around 19,000 and change versus 42,000 and change. And so now, as of today, 6 months later, the buy and hold strategy is essentially down 55% on its initial investment of $500. Pretty simple strategy, as all you buy and hold trolls always comment down in the comment section down below on any of my trading videos. You should just buy and hold. Well, there you go. If you just bought and held back in January 2022, this is what your position would look like without doing any trading. So, with that being said, let's take a look at how the Gridbot is actually performing. Now, the Gridbot I deployed was an Infinity Gridbot over here on KuCoin. And if you're not familiar with how a Gridbot operates, it's extremely simple. Basically, the Gridbot will buy low and sell high. When the price drops, it takes out these green lines that make up the grid. Those are open limit buy orders. And so it buys on the way down. And then when the price goes up, it takes out these red lines on the grid, which are open limit sell orders. So it is buying low on the way down and selling high on the way up. And an Infinity Gridbot would continue to follow that price up regardless of how high the price goes. It would just reset the grid on the way up. So in order to find my Gridbot stats, I need to come up here to the Trade tab, scroll down to Trading Bot, give that a click. That will bring me over here to the KuCoin Trading Bot page, and then I just need to click on Running for the bots that I actually have deployed. And then that will bring me over here to my running bots. If I click on Details, that will bring up the details for this particular Infinity Gridbot that I deployed back in January with basically $500. And the minimum price, or the lower limit of the grid that I had set, is $18.5. And then the entry price back in January, you can see, was at $42,726. And the profit rate per grid is 1%, and that is after fees. So it's 1% in between each one of the grid spaces on the actual chart. Now, I did not configure a stop loss or a take profit, as I was just going to let this run, similar to a buy and hold strategy, who basically has no stop loss or take profit target either. And if we jump over here to the open orders, you can see my Bitcoin positions are 0.0122. And you might notice that's actually more Bitcoin than the buy and hold strategy had. The buy and hold strategy had 0.0117, I think, Bitcoin. And so with that being said, I have more Bitcoin now with this Infinity Gridbot. And I still have almost 100 USDT in open orders to buy even more Bitcoin. And so right there, this bot is obviously outperforming the buy and hold strategy because it has accumulated more Bitcoin and still has some USDT to invest in more Bitcoin if the price continues to drop from here. And so with that in mind, the Infinity Gridbot total profits measured in USDT is essentially minus 35% versus the buy and hold strategy, which is down essentially 55%. And so right there you can see there's a 20% difference between the buy and hold strategy versus the Infinity Gridbot strategy 6 months into this challenge. And perhaps even more importantly is the buy and hold strategy is not accumulating any more Bitcoin. It's not accumulating any profit of any sort, certainly not in this bearish market. And the fact that it holds 0.0117 Bitcoin versus the fact that the Infinity Gridbot holds more Bitcoin in the amount of 0.0122 Bitcoin and still has almost 100 USDT to reinvest in Bitcoin. It is clear, so far anyway, for the first 6 months of this challenge, the Infinity Gridbot is winning this battle. So, I think that pretty much wraps it up for this update video. I will be doing another update in about a month, so now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button so you don't miss future update videos on this challenge. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have questions or comments, drop them in the comment section down below. I will drop a link to KuCoin in the description down below. And if you use my link in the description down below, you will receive about a 10% discount on your trading fees. So, in closing, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.